Hi, Garry Hnatowich with ICDC. We're looking at another one of our winter cereal programs. This one happens to be fall rye that you can see in the background. Now, fall rye is certainly not a new crop. Rye has been around for years and years and years. Maybe what is newer is the development of the hybrid fall rye. And that's what we are highlighting in this test. Our objective here is actually to look at nitrogen fertilizer requirements of fall rye. The conventional open pollinated varieties such as Hazlitt, which is the taller the variety that we see in the viewing right now, has been around for a long time. In fact, Hazlitt has become a standard variety. We have an idea of how it does and how it performs. In fall rye, traditionally, markets have varied with it, and that has caused some limited interest in fall rye. With the advent of hybrids such as Bono that we've got on the additional side of us, it offers some potential market opportunities. This is a hybrid. That means that each and every one of these seeds is identical to each other. So there's some consistency all the way through in here, both in terms of how it flowers, when it matures, the agronomic growth of it in season. But further, it offers some opportunities here with consistency in the end quality of the seed. And there's the potential that with the hybrids, it not only could be looked at the feed market, but it opens up possibilities with the, it's got higher falling numbers for the quality of the product that's done, that open up opportunities both for milling and potentially distilling. So to capitalize on that, we want to look at what's the best way of fertilizing, in particular looking for both yield and quality. And when we talk about those two factors, what we're generally referring to in terms of nutrient uptake is nitrogen. So that's a study that we have going here. The objective is to determine how both the hybrids and the conventional fall rye respond to increasing rates of nitrogen. Fall rye is an amazing, it's got some strong winter hardiness capabilities, and this will be the cereal that starts growing earliest in the spring. Compared to winter wheat or winter triticale, the fall rye will be up and running in advance of those two types of wheat. The other thing about fall rye is its root system. It will run deeper than the triticale or the winter wheat, so it'll explore more ground. Its yield potential can be very high. What we've done in this study is looked at rates of 0, 50, 100, 150, 200 pounds of actual N per acre. In fact, we've gone up to 250 pounds of actual N. So what we are looking at are some extreme ends from 0 to 250. Obviously 250 is going to be in excess, but what we want to do is develop nitrogen response curves based on our soil test nutrient levels that we began with in the spring. So it's early days. This is the first year that we've run this trial, and the results at this point in time are pretty obvious. Both varieties, the open pollinated and the hybrid, are certainly responding to the fertilizer nitrogen. There is a slight delay in both heading, and there's likely going to be a little bit of a delay as we go up to high nitrogen rates in terms of maturity. But we are also going to see some yield responses, and that is evident now. So I'd invite you to come back some point in the fall once we have the results from this trial tabulated, and we can discuss it at that point in time.